Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers. Baseball next.
Number 10.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Denard Span is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Adore. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. Good curveball. Strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's Carlos Gomez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that one right down Main Street. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Nunez has got it, and the side. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Martinez waiting for the 2-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he throws it away. So stepping in, Buster Posey. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, for Victor, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. No one out with a runner at second. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The designated hitter, Jarrett Parker.
And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Panic.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Beltre in foul ground. Oh no, he totally missed it. In the air out to left. Gallo giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Drew Stubbs. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. And Napoli will look up and put. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Grounded to first. Martinez comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas.
Brett Nicholas.
Hit hard to short. To his right, Nunez. On to first, and the price is right here. 2 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Price ready with the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Eduardo
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some fire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Mike Napoli now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Mike Napoli.
Short, hit hard. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now Choo swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tapper up the line. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Victor Martinez.
Right side and right into the shift. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jarrett Parker. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself. Digging in to try it again. Juan Uribe. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in his.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Joe Pennick is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. There's one on to Napoli. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The Ranger fourth, center fielder Carlos Gomez.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Stubbs, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Beltre.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outs.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in once. again.
For San Francisco, shortstop, Eduardo.
Third
Nunez.
baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Denard Span. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. In there, a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Nunez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Odor has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping into the box, Victor Martinez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus with the slide. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Delino DeShields will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 3, Delino DeShields.
Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Span. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joey Gallo.
He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered is. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. For Napoli, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Nunez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
He's safe.
Striding in once again, Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Nomar Mazara will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out. Will Smith trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And he lays off there 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Uribe will make the catch to retire the side. Ready once again, Jarrett Parker. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Jarrett Parker.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more. Juan Uribe. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Penn. He singled his last time up. Kelby Tomlinson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chu going back on it at the track. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-3 game. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Odor is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Adrian Beltre 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Span comes on now, and he has it one down.
Second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Now in the box, Jake Diekman. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Jurickson Profar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Joey Gallo now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High pop-up. Uribe is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number 14 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 14.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Denard Span. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Lays off 1-0.
Denard Span.
And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
Playing second base, number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
A little bouncer. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 8.
Striding into the box, Hunter Pence. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's Beltre. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Digging in once again, Victor Martinez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mazar is under it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Mike Napoli now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
First baseman, Mike.
Neil Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 59. Neil Ramirez.
Hamilton is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Line drive to center field, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Striding in once again, Jarrett Parker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll step off and try and reset. And he lays off for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Here's another 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Bounced softly in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the fourth. Melvin Upton Jr. will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he's retired, 1 away. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Stephen Wright. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 14 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up, because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So stepping in, Drew Stubbs. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now. Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The batter, number 32.
Mark Melanson.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants. Number
Ready
41.
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Melanson.
Hamilton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stubbs has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Pence has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this that you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Texas Rangers and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Inciarte is right there, one down.
Center fielder number
Here's Carlos Gomez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Softly hit out to short. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Batting 4.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kemp going back on it. He makes the play. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Braves. Center fielder Ender
sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Second baseman
Brandon Phillips comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. Man at first for him following the one-out single. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike to throw. It's there, and Phillips is out trying to swipe second base. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball.
Leading off for Texas.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Joey Gallo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
This is a foul ball. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it. Rodriguez for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. At the plate, Dylan G. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dylan G.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Inciarte on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. At the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And the changeup is way low that time. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Nicholas reaches out and tags him to make it official, and there's one away.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
Sean Rodriguez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Down and away, ball one.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Texas, shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Andrews.
Rodriguez takes this one at short, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Center fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez, and that's through for a hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Adrian Beltre. He drew a walk his first time up. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That's inside. 2-0. Beltre sitting on the 2-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Kemp, still ranging back. Gone! Sliding in once again, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rougned Odor.
And no swing, apparently, ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Kemp is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Nicholas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he will get there to make the running play. And so stepping in, Adonis Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. In now, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Standing in, Jaime Garcia. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ender Inciarte is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chu on the run. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the... Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Gallo
started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. He's around first, heading for 2. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. So striding forward now, Mike Napoli. He reached on a single in his first try. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher number
now
36.
batting, Dylan G. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Morris answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. Here's Carlos Gomez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
In there, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Sean Rodriguez.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chu racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Adonis Garcia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Markakis is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Striding in, Nick Hundley. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. full count now. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gallo is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Dansby Swanson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Dansby Swanson.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dansby Swanson becomes out number 2 this inning.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ian Kroll takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Kemp. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman number 5, Mike Napoli.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Inciarte. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out toward left. Kemp has a read on it. 1 down. Striding in once again, Dylan G. Getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Second baseman, Brandon.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The first baseman, number 5, ready.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chu racing back to the track. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Matt Kemp.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Smoke toward the hole. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Cruz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready once again, Carlos Gomez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Scorched to third.
Carlos
and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Rougned Odor stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Garcia is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Nick Markakis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Jeremy Jeffress will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 23, Jeremy.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
The shortstop, Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Third baseman,
first delivery
13.
to him on the way. Adonis Garcia is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker but came up empty. It's strike 1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Kevin Chapman will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Emilio Bonifacio will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Phillips gets dirty. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side and right into the shift. Rodriguez from the outfield grass. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 5.
Digging in once again, Mike Napoli. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it is on 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
The payoff pitch one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here comes the first pitch. Shin-Soo Choo. Started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is past to Dyvan Phillips, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box now, Jeremy Jeffress. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Now batting number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis, and this one is gone. A home run. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gomez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte's there. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Catcher, Nick Hundley.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Grounded foul. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Inciarte is retired, 2 down now.
The second baseman,
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Odor is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Striding in, Adrian Beltre. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's set. Here it comes. And a big swing from Beltre, but this is a routine ground ball for short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now a ball hit the center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robinson Chirinos.
Too high, 1-0.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2, here it is. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Joey Gallo now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Gallo.
First pitch coming, here it is. He pulls this one into right. Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch. Digging in, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Now batting.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Chirinos recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired, 2 down now.
22. Nick
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So digging in now, Sean Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jake Diekman comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Chu is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, the Rangers couldn't have done it tonight without the contributions of this player, Mike Napoli. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah,